The city had almost forgotten his name, but it had never stopped needing its hero. Every night, as darkness swallowed the skyline, a lone figure swung silently between towering buildings. To the people below, he was just Spider-Man. No one knew who hid beneath the mask anymore, and that was exactly how he wanted it. His old life had vanished like dust in the wind, leaving him with nothing but a tiny apartment, a homemade suit, and an unbreakable promise to protect those who could not protect themselves. Peter Parker had learned that being a hero often meant living alone. Every morning he woke before sunrise, worked long hours to pay his rent, and spent every evening stopping crimes that no one else could stop. There were no celebrations after saving lives, no friends waiting for him at home, and no family who remembered his face. Yet he never gave up, because deep inside he believed that doing the right thing was worth every sacrifice. One rainy evening, the city experienced something impossible. A massive blackout spread across several districts, and strange blue lightning flashed through the clouds without thunder. People watched in fear as electronic devices failed, traffic lights shut down, and mysterious symbols briefly appeared across digital screens. Spider-Man rushed toward the center of the disturbance, expecting another criminal attack. Instead, he found an abandoned laboratory hidden beneath an old subway station. Inside, the walls were covered with shattered computers and broken scientific equipment. Strange glowing crystals pulsed with energy, casting eerie reflections across the dark room. Before Peter could investigate further, an enormous mechanical creature burst through the ceiling. It resembled a giant spider made entirely of metal, with glowing red eyes and razor-sharp legs. The battle began instantly. Spider-Man dodged flying debris, fired webs between steel beams, and used every ounce of his agility to avoid the machine's deadly attacks. Every punch he landed barely scratched its armored shell. Just when it seemed impossible to win, Peter noticed a glowing energy core beneath its chest. Swinging from wall to wall, he built enough momentum to smash directly into the core, causing the machine to explode in a shower of sparks. But the victory lasted only seconds. From the darkness emerged a mysterious figure wearing a black cloak. His face remained hidden, yet his voice echoed through the laboratory. "You destroyed only the first Guardian. The real beginning starts now." Before Spider-Man could respond, the stranger disappeared in a burst of blue light, leaving behind only a strange metallic emblem shaped like a spider. Over the following days, unusual events spread across New York. Bridges vibrated without reason. Giant cracks appeared in abandoned buildings. People reported seeing shadow, like creatures crawling across rooftops before vanishing into thin air. News stations blamed everything from secret experiments to terrorist attacks. But Peter knew something much bigger was happening, following clues left behind by the mysterious emblem. Spider-Man uncovered a forgotten research project known only as Brand New Day. Years earlier, brilliant scientists had attempted to create a source of unlimited clean energy by opening microscopic dimensional gateways. Their experiment failed, and the entire project was buried. Unknown to the world, however, one scientist had continued the research in secret. Now those experiments had awakened an ancient force sleeping between dimensions. As Spider-Man searched deeper, he encountered a brilliant inventor named Maya Collins. She believed the dimensional energy was becoming unstable and would eventually tear reality apart. Although she had never met Peter Parker, she trusted Spider-Man enough to help him uncover the truth. Together they explored abandoned facilities, underground tunnels, and forgotten laboratories hidden beneath the city. Every clue pointed toward the same terrifying conclusion: someone intended to open a permanent gateway between worlds. The mysterious cloaked man finally revealed himself as Professor Adrian Vale, once considered one of the world's greatest physicists. After losing everything in the failed Brand New Day experiment, He became obsessed with creating a perfect universe where pain and loss never existed. To achieve that dream, he was willing to destroy the current world. Using stolen dimensional technology, Vale activated a massive energy tower hidden beneath New York Harbor. The sky darkened as enormous storms formed overhead. Buildings shook violently while glowing cracks spread across the horizon like broken glass. Spider-Man raced toward the tower. Thousands of innocent people fled in panic while emergency crews struggled to maintain order. Helicopters circled above as lightning erupted from the center of the storm. The final battle pushed Spider-Man beyond every limit he had ever known. He swung through collapsing structures, dodged waves of dimensional energy, and fought dozens of robotic guardians protecting the tower. Every second brought reality closer to collapse. Reaching the summit, Spider-Man confronted Professor Vale. "You don't understand," Vale shouted. "I'm giving humanity a second chance." "No," Spider-Man answered. "You're taking away everyone's first one." Their battle shook the tower itself. Explosions erupted around them as unstable energy tore pieces of the structure apart. Spider-Man used every trick he had learned over years of fighting impossible enemies. Instead of trying to overpower Vale, he targeted the tower's unstable energy conduits. One by one, the reactors overloaded. The dimensional gateway began collapsing. Knowing someone had to remain behind to finish shutting the system down manually, Spider-Man faced an impossible choice. Escape and let the portal consume the city, or stay behind with almost no chance of survival. Without hesitation, he chose the city. As the energy reached critical levels, Peter fired one final web, locking the control mechanism into place before the entire tower exploded in brilliant blue light. Silence followed. The storms disappeared. The sky slowly cleared. Rescue workers searched endlessly through the wreckage until hours later, they found Spider-Man unconscious beneath broken steel beams, bruised, exhausted, but alive. The city celebrated another miracle, though no one knew the man beneath the mask. Weeks later, Peter returned to his ordinary life. His apartment was still small. His bills still piled up. His loneliness remained. Yet every evening, when police sirens echoed through the streets, he smiled beneath the mask. Because heroes are not remembered for having perfect lives. They are remembered because when the world needed hope the most, they chose courage over fear. And somewhere high above New York, Spider-Man swung once again into the night, ready for whatever tomorrow would bring. His story was far from over. It was only the beginning of a brand new day.